While I was growing up, while I was in primary school, we were asked to make sentences using can and cannot. So we are asked to make about 10 sentences for can and 10 sentences for cannot. So while I was searching for sentences to make and words to join together to make can and cannot, I ran out of words to use and sentences to use. So I looked around in our sitting room and found a sticker that was tagged, Jesus is number one in my life. So I decided to make can and cannot out of that. So I made a statement, Jesus can be number one in my life. And the second for cannot, Jesus cannot be number one in my life. When my teacher saw that, he was angry and furious at me and felt like, how can I say Jesus cannot be number one in my life? Actually, I felt I was just making a sentence just to get a mark from the teacher. But he felt I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that as a Christian. But come to think of it, that's how Christians behave these days. We say Jesus is number one in my life when we need Jesus. When we want to switch things around, we say Jesus can be number one in my life. When we don't even want Jesus in our lives sometimes because we want to do things the way we think we want to do it, we say Jesus cannot be number one in my life. Think of this. In your area of life, in every area of your life, is Jesus number one, or Jesus can be number one, or Jesus cannot be number one in your life? Is that how you take Jesus? Is Jesus number one in your life when it comes to your speech? Is Jesus number one in your life when it comes to your music? Is Jesus number one in your life when it comes to your dressing? Is Jesus number one when it comes to faithfulness to God in church activities and other things? Is Jesus number one in your life when it comes to honesty? Is Jesus number one when it comes to your education? When you think of examination malpractices, is Jesus number one that you say, no, it's all about Jesus, I just want to please him, and it's not the issue of it can be number one and in some cases cannot be number one when you are faced with in a dear situation where you think, I can't just handle it. You just say, let's put Jesus aside. I remember a young man that was involved in a bike accident. It was an head-on collision bike accident, but nobody was really injured, but one of the bikes was affected. And on the bike, on one of the bike, I found a sticker that said, all belongs to Jesus. If I'm right, if I'm still right, what I saw. And while they were fighting and disagreeing and fighting themselves, I approached the other man that had the Christian sticker and I said, hey, wait a minute, let's undo it in a quiet way. Don't forget, you said all belong to Jesus. That's the sticker, if I'm still right, vividly, if I can remember vividly. And he said, hey, let's put Jesus aside. Jesus, that is in the Bible. Now, this is reality. Let's just put that aside and face reality. Then I said, I just moved back because it shows that I cannot really be of help to him any longer. I wanted to use Jesus to solve the problem, but I said, the situation I am now is not about Jesus. It's Jesus cannot be number one in my life. Some of us handle it that way. It depends on the situation we are. It depends on the temptation we are facing. It depends on what we want to do that will make us know the position of Jesus. Some will say Jesus is number one because everything is smooth. And they will say Jesus can be number one when they are about to make decisions that they think Jesus may go against. And some will say Jesus cannot be number one at this time. Let me ask you, is Jesus number one in every situation of your life? Think about it. God bless you.